Welcome everybody. In today's fish video, I will be ranking all of the best fishing rods in the game from the worst all the way up to the best. There's so many fishing rods in fish, you guys might be wondering which one should I get? These are the rods that you should get in fish. Let's get started. As you can see, this is going to be the tier list. We haven't ranked anything yet. I'm just going to be ranking all of the rods in the game. If I don't rank a rod on the tier list, it's because it's bad. Why would I put the lucky rod in the tier list? Like, I'm just going to completely avoid the rods that are really bad. Let's start with the rod of the depths. I'm going to be honest with you, but this is my opinion. We got the rod of the depths and the heavens rod. It's really hard to say which one's better, if I'm going to be honest with you. The rod of the depths is good overall. The only bad thing about the heavens rod is that you need hasty because the layer speed is pretty bad. I'm just going to put both of them in S tier. They're both really good. However, if you are listening to what I'm saying right now, I highly recommend you just getting heavens rod. It's easier and it's better. It's actually way easier to get than the rod of the depths. It might be a little bit more money, but it's what it is. It's easier to get money than getting hex and absol relics. Like, that is such a pain to get. However, I'm just gonna put some rods in D tier that you should completely avoid. That are good rods. You might be complaining, should I put the destiny rod in D tier? It's pretty bad now, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I really shouldn't. I'm gonna put some rods in D tier though, because I just need to. The Metas rod is so bad. It's for any other rods which are really, really bad. I'm currently looking, guys. I've got so many rods here. I'm just gonna rank all of them one by one, guys. So make sure you're watching all the way through. No life rod, really good, but it's a pain to get. But it is a S tier rod. Oh, and I'm also going to put rods in S tier, no matter what level you are. Like the Arctic rod is S tier. So many of you guys have been telling me, do a tier list video and put Arctic rod in S tier, so I've done that. So for all of those Arctic rod users out there, go to the comment section and say why it's good, because some of you guys might be complaining about the Arctic rod. Apparently from what I've heard, it's really good, guys. Summit rod, quite expensive, but I'm just gonna put most of the new rods in A tier. Ice Warper's rod is mid from what a lot of people have been saying, and you gotta get all of the levers, and then you gotta pay for the rod. I'm gonna put in B tier. I'm gonna put most of the new rods in B tier, but the Arctic rod is cheap. I recommend you getting it. Like, if you're a brand new player, it's really, really cheap. I'm gonna be honest with you, the reason why I put the Summit rod like here is because, like, you don't really need it. You can completely skip the Summit rod and get a better rod, which is why I put it there. Rod of Eternal King and the Forgotten Fang, obviously S tier. Most of the craftable rods are pretty bad, guys. Mythical rod, good for making money. Let's put some good rods in A tier. Sunken rod is really good, guys, if you're a new player, but it's a pain to get, if I'm going to be honest with you. King's rod, very, very good rod. Very good, actually. Yeah, I'm going to put that in A tier. If you got hasty on King's rod, it's good. Reinforced rod, you need it for Brian Paul. It has to be S tier. Trident rod, very, very, very overpowered. It should be nerfed, if I'm going to be honest with you. The Aurora rod has to be an A tier. It just has to. Crystallized rod. You gotta get a glass diamond and all of that. Okay, I'm just going to put in A tier. Okay, I'm just going to do that. There we go. Yeah, that's looking better. What else do we have? The Frost Warden rod. Mate, that's definitely going in A tier. D tier. Don't be spending ROBUX, guys, in fish, honestly. With these developers being so greedy, but yeah, what else I'm going to do? The Destiny rod, C tier, it's pretty bad. All of the craftable rods I might not even rank. Like, I'm just going to do this, guys, okay? You literally don't need half of these rods. I'm just throwing them in D tier. Like, please do not waste your time on spending money on these rods, guys. You literally do not need, like, all of these rods. I mean, the magma rod is good if you're a new player, but honestly, steady rod S tier. Like, literally, if you're spending time getting any of those rods at the bottom, you might as well just get the steady rod, then get the trident rod. Like, you can just completely skip these rods because you don't need these rods. The main rods you need are like rods in S tier. Now, if you guys don't agree with this tier list, I'm sorry, but you're probably under level 50 and you don't know what you're talking about. I don't care what you guys say. If you complain about this tier list, then it is what it is. I'm pretty sure I ranked all of his rods for. Looking at all of the rods that I haven't ranked, and all of the rods that I haven't ranked are pretty bad, if I'm going to be honest with you. Over Wisdom Rod, that is a good rod for making money. Might as well put in 8. Well, Wisdom Rod is good for getting XP. Gonna put that in A tier. Other than that, looking at all of the other rods that I haven't ranked, I do agree with this tier list. What do you guys think? I completely agree with this tier list. Thank you for watching, and peace out.